Join Jeff and Olga for Speaking Forward, Saturdays at 2 on 1260 AM and 94.1 FM WCHV. For more info, visit Forward Virginia.
So, you know, the model that airlines used to have, which was the larger airports, with more planes at a larger airport so the fares would come down, that's kind of gone away. They've really started to do more independent study on the actual airports and what are around them. And when American came along, you know, it demonstrated that. Right now, if you look at some of the fares you're talking about, even the other airlines are participating and competing to try to get some of that service. So right now, just at a glance on the way up on the elevator, I noticed we had $161 to Boston, $170 to Fort Lauderdale. So they're within that, and that's with taxes. So that's really, if you New York's the time. This is a great time to go to New York, and we need people to use that service. It has done well for us. It's one of our top markets, but there's a lot of details involved, but basically there's two airlines competing for some service in New York, and it could affect us. So,
yeah, I was just going to say too. You know, I had just in random conversations people bringing up the fact that they love that new Chicago service that you all have. So
right, and think of where that's putting you. You know, it made me a little nervous in the beginning because it's an hour and 45-minute flight, and it's a little bit further than what we have. But what I've heard from passengers flying on it is that that's an extra 40 minutes that are already out of their trip going to the west. They're so now when they get on that second plane to San Diego, it's only at 4.5. You know, it's not as far as if you were flying up or down. So it's doing quite well.
Okay. So what is the latest fare for for Chicago, from here to Chicago? I know you started with $89.
Yeah, those fares are gone now.
Introductory.
Those were introductory fares. I don't have that fare in front of me right now. I know that they're competing with everyone else. The average fare for us, for a small airport, generally is around $230, $240 is what it'll set at. But of course, when the plane starts to fill, it's like nothing else. As it starts to fill, the price will start to change. So what we suggest people do is start to get really savvy when it comes to traveling. Tuesdays, this is the airline secret. Tuesdays after 3 o'clock, check those flights, and the cheapest days to fly are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So those are the best times to actually fly.
Say that again.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Those are the cheapest times to fly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And right now, with the fall and the holiday season coming along, it's so important to start looking at those prices right now.
Can you lock them in, even if there's a great bargain?
Yes.
And you lock.
That's right. And what's great about it now are the services that you can use. I suggest anyone. I don't get it paid by them, but websites like Fare Compare, some of these places, they'll not only study it for you, they pretty much do all the work for you. You know where you're trying to go, you use one of these services. Our website actually is powered by Kayak, which takes all of the travel sites and puts the prices right in front of you. So that's where the prices are coming from, right? Yeah, and that's great because like Priceline, you buy a fare and then it becomes more expensive. Priceline pays you the difference. So there's just so many little things that each one's trying to do for you. What we as an airport try to do is put it all in front of you based on one website, GoCho.com.